Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about ABGs, that is arterial blood gases. This is Saman Salim at SS Medics and let's start. So before starting, what we must know is the normal values. So for the pH, the normal value is 7.36 to 7.44. For the hydrogen ion concentration, its value is very easy to remember and it is from 36 to 44 nanomole per liter. For the bicarb, the normal range is between 22 to 28 millimole per liter. And for the partial pressure of carbon dioxide, the normal range is from 35 to 45 millimeter of mercury. So these are the normal values that you must know if you want to read the ABGs correctly. And the second rule before knowing the ABGs is that whenever you are looking on an ABGs report, always start with the pH first, and then go to the bicarb concentration, and then finally go to carbon dioxide concentration. Do not jump to carbon dioxide before going on to the bicarb. So we'll go on further. So here, the normal range of pH, as we have discussed, is from 7.36 to 7.44. If it goes above and beyond 7.44, that is alkalosis. And if it falls below 7.36, that is acidosis. Now, if our body is showing acidosis, it can be because of two reasons. Number one, the acid in our body has increased. Number two, the base in our body has decreased. And that is why the blood is showing acidosis. So how can the acid of our body increase? So the main acid that we are going to talk about, that is carbon dioxide. And if acid, that is carbon dioxide concentration in our body is increasing, and that is the reason for causing acidosis, it means that it is respiratory acidosis, because respiratory system mainly controls carbon dioxide concentration in our body. But if the acidosis is because decreased base in our body, so the main base of our body is bicarbonate ion, and if that is decreasing, we call it as metabolic. We do not call it as renal or anything else. We call it as metabolic because the whole metabolism of our body, it deals with the bicarb concentration. Next, so as we have seen previously that the pH ranges from 7.36 to 7.44. Now let's suppose if a patient has pH less than 7.36. So we now know that the patient is having acidosis. Next, we look at the bicarb concentration and what we are anticipating for the acidosis, that if it is acidosis, the bicarb concentration should be less. And if it is actually less, that is, it is less than 22, it means that the patient is having metabolic acidosis. But if the base is not what we were anticipating that since it's acidosis, the base should be less than 22. But if it actually is more than 28, that means that our whole metabolic system is trying to compensate for the acidosis and the cause of acidosis lies somewhere else. But what if the bicarb concentration is within the normal range? It means that the acidosis is not because of the bicarb, and bicarb is also not in compensation. So that's next. Now we have seen that it was acidosis as the pH was less than 7.36. If the bicarb is less than 22, it means that it was metabolic. But if the bicarb was not less than 22, it was either normal or even more than 28, then we have to look for the carbon dioxide. Now what we are anticipating that since it's acidosis, the carbon dioxide concentration, it should be more than 45. That is how our blood can become acidic. So if it is actually more than 45, that means that it is respiratory acidosis. But if the carbon dioxide value is opposite to that of what we were anticipating, it means that the carbon dioxide or the whole respiratory system is trying to compensate for the acidosis which is caused by something else. Similarly, it goes for the alkalosis. Our blood can get alkalotic if the base in our body has increased, that is bicarb concentration in our blood has increased, and that is what we call as metabolic alkalosis. Or if the acid in our body has decreased, that is carbon dioxide concentration is decreased, and that is what we call as respiratory alkalosis. Similarly, if the pH shows that the pH value is more than 7.44, next we look at the bicarb concentration. And what we are anticipating as that if for alkalosis to happen, the bicarb concentration should be more than 28. If it is, it means that it's metabolic alkalosis. But if it's not, it means that it is either in compensation or it's just in the normal range. If the carbon dioxide concentration is less than 35, it means that the alkalosis is due to respiratory system. And if it's more than 45, it means that it's due to compensation. Now here are some questions that I have placed. So look at the first question. If the pH is 7.4, so it is within the normal range. Bicarb is 26 and carbon dioxide is 40. So it appears normal. And yes, it is a normal ABG. Next is if the pH is 7.2. So the pH is acidosis. Next is bicarb. Bicarb is 18. So bicarb is less and it's acidosis. So it's metabolic acidosis. And carbon dioxide is normal. So it is metabolic acidosis without any compensation. Here. The next question is pH is again 7.2, acidosis, bicarb is 18, metabolic acidosis, and carbon dioxide is 25. So the respiratory system is trying to compensate by decreasing the acid in our body. So it is metabolic acidosis with respiratory compensation. Next is pH is 7.2, acidosis, bicarb is 18, metabolic acidosis, carbon dioxide is 55. So it is mixed acidosis. Both metabolic and respiratory system are involved. Yes, it's mixed pattern acidosis. Next is pH is 7.5, alkalosis. Bicarb is 35. So bicarb is very high here. It is metabolic alkalosis with normal carbon dioxide, so no compensation. Metabolic alkalosis with no compensation. That's the answer. Next is pH is 7.5, alkalosis. Bicarb is 35. Metabolic alkalosis. And carbon dioxide is 55, so it's in compensation. It's metabolic alkalosis with respiration. Next is again alkalosis, metabolic plus respiratory component. So it is mixed pattern alkalosis. Now is acidosis with normal bicarb. So it's not metabolic, but the respiratory component is high. So it is respiratory acidosis with no metabolic compensation. Yes, it's respiratory acidosis with metabolic compensation. Next is again acidosis. Bicarb is very high, so it is compensating, and carbon dioxide is high, so it is respiratory acidosis with metabolic compensation. Yes, that's right. Then it's alkalosis. pH is 7.5, and bicarb is less, so it is opposite of what we were expecting. Okay. So, and carbon dioxide, it is 25. It is less than normal. So the acid has decreased. It is respiratory alkalosis with no metabolic no. It is respiratory alkalosis and the alkali of the body has decreased with metabolic compensation. Yes, it is respiratory alkalosis with metabolic compensation. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any further questions, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.